beautiful souls. Welcome to day 14 of Tarot Vlogmas. So today's spread is going to be about gaining clarity on your life purpose. So we're going to look at your strengths, how you can help others, current work, obstacles, your true desires, and any actions that you can take. So with that, let's get right into it. And so first we're going to look at some of your strengths. So let's get a couple. Thank you. All right, expansion. So you definitely know how to see the bigger picture and think about the bigger picture and things as a whole. So I feel like you're very broad and open-minded as well. Yeah, and so this is also speaking to showing your light to the world. So you could have specific healing properties as well, or qualities that you so I would say like you have the ability to easily heal yourself, and that is an inspiration to others and an example to others as well. So that's how I want to say that. Yeah, so you're definitely open-minded as well. So what else? What other strengths? Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so you know how to balance as well. So you could have strong Libra qualities or characteristics in your chart, or strong Libra in your chart, I would say. But yeah, so you definitely know how to balance. And so this is more about between work and play, and also setting boundaries as well. So I feel like you are able to, and sometimes you have to be pushed there, but you're able to set boundaries in your relationships that are healthy and that benefit everyone, so that nobody's getting taken advantage of. And then we already spoke about being a healer, and then it comes out, so you are absolutely a healer. Yeah, and you came here to help people find ways and find the strength and courage to heal their self. All right. So let's see, what else? Let's see. All right, yeah, you're strong. And we talked about expansion and rebirth. So you have this power to transform yourself. It's giving like very Gemini type of energy, where you can shapeshift and you can be who it is that you need to be in order to achieve and accomplish your goals. And so you are also here to create. So you are a master creator. And so you may have a little bit of trouble in that area with being creative and practicing creativity, since that did for some reason come out upside down, because I thought I put all of these upright. But then when you start shuffling, things happen. So, all right. Okay. So yeah, again, we talked about the ability to really transform yourself and to heal yourself and to renew yourself. So you have rebirth and renewal. So yeah, you know how to master these cycles that you go through and these lessons that you learn and these experiences that you have. So you are a master at that. So I would say you're absolutely an old soul, meaning that you've had many lifetimes of practice. And you may have a connection with the solar plexus chakra. So I feel like you have a lot of self-confidence, courage. You're brave as well. I feel like a lot of the sun energy in, like you have a really strong, I don't want to say loud, but just like a really charismatic, strong personality. And even if you're not like a loud person and like a boisterous type of person, like you really have like these amazing qualities when people get to know you, whether they like uncover it, or whether you are just more in like that Leo energy with just being very like outspoken and assertive. So whatever you have, however it fits, just, you know, however it fits. All right, so let's get a little more about your qualities that other people appreciate and they're drawn to. Yeah, so we talked about some of these things already, so I definitely think it's definitely like the healing properties, and they see how you're able to heal yourself and how you're able to stay positive among all the chaos and things that are going on, and you're able to transform and change yourself quickly. So what else? All right, yeah, and people admire your leadership skills and your leadership abilities and qualities. So with you being, I feel like you're a transformational type of leader where you lead by example. So you're not like, everybody do this and, just, you will at times where you need to be strong and be directive. But then there's also other times, mostly where you just want people to try things and experiment and come up with their own ideas and solutions. So you encompass that transformational leadership role. Okay, what else? What other qualities? Okay, thank you. Anger. Okay, so I feel like you are able to communicate. You do your best to manage your emotions and to manage anger and to manage conflict. You really do your best there, and I feel like you do a really great job at it. We all always have room to grow in every area. We do, absolutely. But this coming out as a quality that people admire about you, you are able to successfully manage conflicts. And, maybe you might have your moments every once in a while in a blue moon where it's like, you will just kind of say exactly what needs to be said and not care how it comes out. But for the most part, people really appreciate your ability to communicate well and to manage conflict well and to really have a strong conflict resolution ability. Okay, so let's look at how you can best help others through your work. So what can you do to help others? How can you help others? Okay, thank you. All right, so definitely just nurturing situations and people. And as a leader, that is part of your leadership qualities and your abilities. So you are likely already doing this. Being compassionate, having empathy, having emotional intelligence, and taking the time to nurture others and to support their growth and to support them in their work and in their projects and in the things that they're doing and trying to accomplish. In addition, you're able to really ground yourself, and by doing that, that is helping you to lead and to help others. So what else? Okay, we'll take that. Thank you. All right, so we have hope. Yeah, so that ties into those leadership qualities of just being a positive, charismatic, strong, courageous, brave leader. You really inspire people with your ability to stay positive and to help others stay focused on goals, and through chaos, through issues, through conflict, you're about hope. You're about remaining positive. You're about accomplishing goals and achieving a balance there to where everyone can get what they want and we can be successful and we can still get this stuff done. Also through your abundance and supporting others where you can in whatever ability or whatever way that you can. So it could be monetary, it could be with your time, it could be with your ideas, it could be with listening, it could be with being an example. But yeah, just opening yourself up to abundance and influencing and encouraging others to attract abundance as well. So let's look at how you can or let's look at what you truly feel about your workplace. So I think I'm gonna get some tarot here and see. Let's all right, let's go here because I'm feeling called here. So let's see what you truly feel about your workplace, and then we may need to get some tarot. All right, clarity, detachment. All right, yeah, so that inner voice is speaking to you. So I feel like you are pretty clear that this may not be the place where you're going to retire from. So I feel like you are here to learn lessons and to gain experience, and to some of you are working towards things like to pay off things, or to achieve or accomplish some things financially, or to get like the financial stability. But this is just like a one stop on your journey. So I don't feel like, again, this is a place where you're going to retire or work the rest of your life. So I see like you are seeking clarity, so you may be deciding and really just allowing yourself to process your emotions about how you feel about work, and if this is what you want to do, if you want to do it at this organization or this place, or even if it's on the self-employment side, like, is this truly the industry that you want to be in? Do you want to change, incorporate, add things? Yeah, so you're really working on gaining that clarity, and it may result in detachment from some things that really aren't serving a purpose for you anymore. So as you're gaining that clarity, you're deciding what are the priorities and what you really want to focus on at this time. And you're using your inner voice, or you will be using your inner voice, or you should be using your inner voice to help you with this process, because that probably is going to be a really significant, life-changing type of decision that you make here as a result of this process of evaluation. And so that is definitely going to call on you needing to connect with your heart, with source, with your higher self, to decide what is the right path for you and what's the right decision for you. Okay, so let's look at some obstacles. What are some obstacles? All right, okay, yes, so this would be obstacles, situations, or limiting beliefs that are causing you to feel unfulfilled. So it is absolutely you just racking your brain, stressing yourself out, worrying, letting fears and doubts and anxiety creep in, and allowing that space and giving that space and giving attention to that, versus you deciding that you want to set yourself free and that you want to work toward or move in the direction of your true life purpose. Okay, so, and this is not an easy decision to make. So I hope I'm not like coming across as like, oh, well, just decide. What do you want to do? You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that. I understand that it is a life-changing decision. There are finances involved when you're making these decisions. There are a lot of fears and doubts and anxieties involved with these decisions. So I see you there and processing things and receiving that clarity. Okay. So it's likely you having, allowing these negative thought patterns and beliefs and belief systems to create obstacles from you moving forward and from you living and truly doing what it is that you want to do and what you came here to do. So that's very clear here. So you can tell me in the comments if that's true or not, but that's what's coming out here. Okay, any other obstacles? Anything else for obstacle? Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. All right, yes, absolutely. Definitely, we have our confirmation here of you just needing to step into it and to leap into it and to cross that threshold, because it's like once you go past that point of no return, there's no return. So it's all about you, and it's about you accomplishing your true, authentic self's goals. And you like stepping out of the matrix and becoming more aligned with your gifts and talents, and truly being the person that you came here to be. Because I don't feel like you came here to do like a 9 to 5, or you came here to do something that was not involved with healing in some way and inspiring others in some way. So that is where your life purpose is, and that is where you will feel most fulfilled and most abundant, is when you are helping others on the path that is right for you, whatever that means. Psychic abilities, tarot, yoga, Reiki. Some of you even like past life regression, hypnosis, healing, psychology, psychiatry, like those types of things. Like definitely like any of the healing aspects and components and positions. But it's about you having the courage to step through that portal to your happiness. And you evaluating and discovering why you haven't at this point. So it is that whole entire process of uncovering your fears and doubts and letting them go, and being strong enough to pursue the next step, because this here is a strong indication. It means you are ready for the next step of happiness, of fulfilling your life purpose. So you're ready. So if you feel like you're not ready, you absolutely have to let that go. You are ready. Absolutely. All right, so let's look at what your soul craves. All right, yeah. I feel like ultimately your soul is craving to reach ultimate fulfillment and not have to go through these trials and tribulations anymore. And I feel like that is more your ego self speaking in that manner. And it could also be like just as far as life experience on earth, you may be at that point where you feel like you've learned enough, where you feel like you've trained enough, and you're ready to move forward to a different type of experience on your next time, if that is what you choose to do. But I also feel like your soul is craving just love and connection and family. And some of you, excuse me, like some of you, I feel like there is either a past partner or from this lifetime or a previous lifetime that you just, that connection is just spans across lifetimes, right? So you may or may not have connected with that person in this lifetime, but you absolutely crave it. So maybe some of you know what it is and others don't, but you just have that feeling and that desire. And there could also be a desire to have family and to raise family and to raise individuals that are highly enlightened, highly spiritual, that came here on their own journeys to change the world. So that is amazing. That's amazing. Okay. So what else here? Anything else? I feel like you know what your soul craves, so I can't tell you what your soul craves, but it's here, and I feel like it's probably very likely it's something along these lines. Yeah. So I feel like you believe in hope and faith for humanity, and you came here to continue that legacy and to solidify that in the 3D, and to help other light workers and star seeds and healers that came here to do the same. That's beautiful. All right, so let's move into some actions. Yeah, so immediately walk away from things, people, organizations, places, jobs, things that are not fulfilling to you and that are blocking you from achieving your life's calling and your life's purpose. So it's really time to step away and to move away from them, because you learned the lessons. You've learned all the lessons. You have those already, and it's time to really move. You are protected, so do not worry about that. You're being divinely guided. You are protected, and you will get to the place where you don't need protection. But that's a conversation for another time. But for right now, you have all the support and the protection and the guidance that you need, and you're moving forward toward your life purpose. And you are also providing security, providing protection, providing resources to others. And if not yet, you will be at that place where you are able to do that. But I feel like this in part, so whether it's a center or it's volunteer work that you're doing, or it's a part of your business, you have a nonprofit, or just anything, I do see like you being a person that provides resources, not only being an example of how to live and how to be enlightened and be an enlightened being here in this timeline at this time, but you're also providing to the community, providing resources, support, financial support, all of those things. And again, if not yet, you will be. That's part of your purpose here. Okay. So let's look at some more actions. So I think definitely working toward your ability to have and be able to provide more to others is steps and actions that you can take. Also really focusing in on what's most important and what your highest priorities are. So definitely leaving things that are not tied to this life purpose. Okay, anything else? Anything else? Thank you. All right. Oh, gratitude and appreciation. You absolutely must include gratitude practices and appreciation practices, and that could be just meditating, just sitting in gratitude, and doing things that we talked about, giving back to the community, giving back to your soul family. But first and foremost, being grateful and being appreciative, and also utilizing the resources that you already have, because there is a way to do what you want to do with what you have right now already. And this is proving that. So it's like you have like a couple different things, and it's time to put that together and reorganize it in a way that it creates something amazing. So when you do that, you will see, and you will be so shocked at what you create. You're going to be so surprised. You're going to be so happy. And with this process, it may mean either cutting out some things, and we talked about that already. So you may be cutting out some things, or you may be balancing some things out, taking from this and putting into that. And again, reorganizing, restructuring things, adjusting things, moving your resources around, and your end result is magnificent. Okay? So let's get some final messages. All right, so we have great things are gaining momentum with patience with Pachamama. Yes, great things are gaining momentum. So absolutely, throughout this process, you're going to see and you're going to be surprised, like I said, at how things really turn out through you going through this process. So have patience. Have patience. Nurture it. Treat it like your baby. Because this is you restructuring things to align with your life purpose. What do we have here? We have you are the joy seeker. What little, excuse me. What little victories can you celebrate? Okay, so that is here with your appreciation. So make sure that you are appreciating all of the little things, especially all of the things, period, that you have already, because you already have what you need to create something amazing, mind-blowing. You already have what you need to do that. So it's a matter of regrouping, reassessing, reevaluating, adjusting, reorganizing, changing. And that'll lead you to your fulfillment and happiness. Okay, awesome. Okay, so those are the messages I have for you today. Please like, share, and leave me a comment to let me know how much this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon. And tomorrow I will be back with day 15.